Hello, everyone. It's Sunday morning, and you know what that means. What it means is another round of Amigo Aaron's Sunday morning disaster streams. Now, I know what you're thinking. Those don't exist, and you're right. But since we've already taped ARG Presents, and I'm feeling froggy, brother, I thought I'd get into some fun today. And so what we're going to do is, and I started doing this last night at the boat party, is I'm going to sit down and just kind of go through my Steam list a little bit, try some of this crap out that I haven't tried for a while, some retro stuff, maybe a few newer items, although I've got a lot of retro stuff on my Steam list, so just for fun, and just to familiarize myself with the what I've got, I thought it'd be fun to go through some of this stuff. And I'm going to start off with a new game that I just picked up, and I want to thank our good buddy Jack Flack, Rob Flack O'Hara, for buying this game for me after me and Brent reviewed it this week. You'll see the review coming out Wednesday. Consult local listings, as it'll be up on YouTube and on the audio stream on Wednesday. But this is a game I really enjoyed, and nicely, Mr. Flack picked this up for me before the show was over, and it was waiting for me. And by God, I thought I'm going to start off with this thing. What's up, Real Roto Dude? Hey, what's up, Edwin? I want to say hi to everybody who are heading out the door in Ireland. I think some people actually gotten home already. A lot of our buddies over in Amigo Ireland. I hope you guys had a good time. And it's nice to see you guys popping in. So we're just going to get some arcade mode going. I like this game. I don't want to like spoil my review or whatnot, but I'm going to. It's great. I enjoyed it. What's up, Alien Breeder? It's good to see everybody. We're going to get in some violent, destructive action here, start to show off. I had never heard of this game, if I'm honest. I mean, I never heard of it. And it came out of nowhere for me. And I think Brent must have known about this game when he decided we're going to do games of South Africa. I can't imagine, but you never know with the Brent. But I think this was a lot of fun. It captures all the essence of the stupid things that people think that go on here in the USA. So, hey, Dark Shadow in the house. Hope you're feeling okay this morning, DS. This game is, if you've not played it, it's a game where you run around and blow things up. I mean, there are missions and whatnot. It's got a lot of tongue-in-cheek humor. It reminds me an awful lot of Team America: World Police. If you ever saw that movie, when you get killed, you just fall back into your other guys. So the more guys you rescue, the more chances you have to get to the level. Everything pretty much is destructible in it, which I like. And that sense of humor, and it's good. So here we've got a bad guy waiting here at the top. So I'm going to turn around, jump up, and shoot him in the face, hopefully. There he goes. Oh, no. Shot his head off. Of course, there's the devil. You got to take care of him. And bam! Here comes the chopper, and you're out the door. Love it. Love it. So much fun to play this one. I showed this to the fellas last night at Boat's house, and they got a kick out of it. Me and the boy are going to do a little multiplayer on this later. Oh! I like the fact that there are multiple ways to get places, too. You do not want to fall off. So here we go. When you rescue these guys, sometimes you'll get a new guy, and sometimes you will get the same guy that gives you an extra life. So right now I've got the Blade character. Not the best character for right here. Because I can't get away. It's hard to get away if you can't shoot the shoot the dirt. And he's got a sword. But we'll see what we can do here. There we go. New character. Oh, okay, cool. So now we'll have access to this guy. I don't know we'll see what weapon he's got. Oh, that's cool. That's a new one. Oh, nice effect too. And then we've got an extra man. So now we've switched over to the diehard guy. When you pick up a new guy, now we've got the MacGyver guy. Now the MacGyver guy literally throws sticky bombs. That's all he does. So you got to be careful when you use it. You almost always die. The bad guys were alerted. The bad guys are semi-smart, I guess. That'd be the best way to put it. There's the devil. Goodbye. And we're out. What's up, Dunk? So It's good to see you, my friend. It's the impromptu stream this morning. I got up early. You know, something happened to me last night that rarely happens. I got a full, uninterrupted night of sleep. I woke up of my own volition this morning with no alarm. And I'm going to tell you, I mean, that never happens for me. And it was fabulous. It was so nice. I woke up and I didn't know what to do. I mean, my cats didn't wake me up, for example. Oh, crap. Let me try that again. My cats didn't wake me up. The kid didn't wake me up. The kid sleeps longer than I do. I didn't wait a lot. I'm not a very good sleeper. Okay, there's one of my guys down there. So you got to be careful because this stuff will fall on you. Let's see who we got here. All right. Oh, we got Blade again, or Brode. You have to be quick with this guy because of the... Oh, I don't know what got me. And if you fall off, so I've got Judge Brode here. Now, see that explosive thing right there? That if we hit that, it's hilarious, but you don't want to be near it. There we go. Always want to rescue your guys. Okay, that's Chuck Norris. Check this out. See those guys up there? Huh. I love that. Now watch this. We're going to shoot these guys first. Oh, man. Cave in. Okay, check this out. We're not leaving, though. We're going in. Don't want to leave anybody behind. And now, I've been told you can ride that thing, but I have not got to do it yet. I think this is it here. And we're gone. Oh, dude, it is fun. It's so much fun. In some ways, it reminds me of, like, the little guys in Sensible Soccer and stuff where they're real emotive, or the Lemmings. I like that. And they've done it. Of course, you've got a high resolution here to work with. But it's still that they've got these little guys. They did a good job making these little guys look like guys you'd recognize. There you go. Dirty Brody. I don't know what he does. He's got the suit, though. Yeah, they got him down. I assume people know who Dirty Harry is that aren't American. His movies were a pretty big deal for Clint Eastwood back in the day. Oh, I'm MacGyvered. MacGyver is sort of fun, but he's just like I said, he's not the easiest guy to play. Uh-oh, not good. Oh, oh man, I got a bad line up here. While we're here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So you can see these walls right here. We're just gonna. That's what I like. I mean, you can be very creative here. Yeah. Why fight those guys when you can just shoot? Now, see that flagpole's on an area that can't be shot. So you gotta be more careful. There we go. Bam. Look at all those guys. See that explosive up there? I think I have grenades with this guy. Let's see. Oh, missiles. My bad. Well, they know I'm coming now. There we go. So much for them. Oh, man. It's going to be tricky here. This is low end. Hey, what's up, Exile? This is a low end game from 2014. So... it will run on. It ran on my little U59 last night. Oh my God! Look at that. I don't know what that is. It's gonna be tricky. Oh, he got me. Thank God I got Chuck Norris here. I said there is some strategy to it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, dadgummit. Often I blow myself up more than anybody else does. It's the nature of this game. I love that gun. That's so cool looking. I don't know what happened. I shot too much. I got carried away. Oh, crap. Oh, now that guy's got to... This gun... Oh, no. Man, that was it's a good shot. There's a lot going on. I needed that. Oh, MacGyver. There we go. Gotta build up some momentum when you throw that dynamite. It also sticks to guys, that's pretty amusing. And also it'll kill you if you don't watch it. There we go. It is amusing when you see the guys get the dynamite stuck to them and they're like, oh crap! Uh-oh. Judge Bro, okay. There we go. We're not even going to bother going over to this guy. You just die. Just die like that. I need to get to that flag bad. You got to be careful now because you'll actually make rocks fall on yourself if you don't watch it. Yeah, so we're going to... I didn't want to go through all those guys to get to this thing, so we'll just... There we go. That's like your... When you put the flag up, it's like a checkpoint. Oh! I shouldn't have... I was looking at the chat. Oh! Alright, I'll do one more here. Oh, I should mention... And this is the part I really am interested in getting into. This has... I've been told... Oh, that's cool. This has a 2-player live multiplayer, like at your house. And you could have a 4-player online via Steam. So 4 people could get together and play this game, which would be just... That would be awesome. There we go. I would love to play multiplayer. I bet it would be awesome. This guy's got a rail gun that takes forever to start it up. Or, here we go, a chain gun. Alright, we got BA now. He's got the flamethrower. There we go. That's something else I like. That you have to learn how to play this because there are lots of strategies. Like, and if you're clever, you can avoid most of the dangerous situations. Like, I don't want to go up there. There we go. Man, that alien gun is nasty. That does a ton of damage. Also, if you fall off the screen, you die. I should mention that. Man, that thing is wicked. Every guy, of course, has a different type of weapon, so it works out nicely. You don't get bored. There's a dog up there. There was. Look at this guy's fly. This actually has knockback, too. There's the devil, so we should be able to get off this level. If I can get up there. There it is. Hey, what's up, Brock? I love that, too. All the guys... It's just so dopey. That's what makes it fun. Just for fun, let's see what the next level is. If there's also a campaign version of this where they sort of like let you pick where you want to go, which is also fun. Oh, he's got a... There it is. I thought he had something. So this guy's in a tricky spot. We're just going to knock some dirt off here. There we go. Okay, we got Rambro. Let's see here. Make this a little safer for us. Look at this guy. Those guys are on fire. Oh, Rambro, no. Now I really need to get up there. There we go. There's a door right there. That guy had dynamite strapped to him. Whoops. There we go. I can't imagine what kind of crazy fun this would be with multiplayer, though. They should keep coming out of there. Oh! Chain gun. I think we're going to avoid that altogether. That chain gun knocks you backwards. There's a beehive. That's new. Let's see what that does. I love it. I love it. Man, when you use that thing, it shoots you stuff. Look there. That's good stuff right there. That thing really knocks you backwards. Oh, the dog got me. That dog's fast. Oh, man. Brogiver. See if we can throw some dynamite on the dog. Man, he's looking at that thing tearing in my corpse. What a jerk. There we go. Uh-oh. I've got to get that guy's cage open. There we go. Alright. He was an evil dog. These things that have the American flag have ammo in them. I can't resist blowing this guy up. There it is. Love it. Let's just skip over here. You don't have to go everywhere. Oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, bridge blown. That's going to be tough to climb. Here we go. There we go. All right. Now we should be, this level should be almost over. Oh, crap! I didn't mean to do that. That's what happens if you jump off. Oh, man, reinforcements. Ooh, barely made that one. I said one of the problems is blowing up all the land. We're out of places to land. I don't know if I can make that jump or not. Yes! Oh, no! Dadgummit. Oh man, truck full of bad guys. Look at this. Just blow the truck down. Oh! Oh, there it was. There you go. I enjoy that. Good times there. Oops, sorry. Let me do that. Anytime I click off this screen, you see my home screen, stupidly, in this game. Let's go ahead and back out of this. That is a fun one, though. I highly recommend, if you guys haven't played that yet, if you're like me, because I was out of the loop on that one. That is one fun game. Level editor, so that might be fun as well. So, something to check out if you're so inclined. No Zool? No. No, you're right. I've got Zool on any number of machines. So, yeah, that one didn't make the cut. I didn't know, the best part, I didn't know they did an HD Zool. I should not be surprised. So, I'm a big fan of the ZX game Chaos. And when I saw that they'd updated Chaos, I was like, I'm all over this. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I haven't played this for a while. Me and the boy used to play it back in the day. I think they did a pretty good job with a... You're kidding me, Picard. Jim Power. Oh, God, no. I've had a lot of fun playing this with the kid. We never really got into... You can see me and Luke here. So we'll put him on just an AI wizard. Let's see here. We got a bunch of guys in here. Let's just start from there. I don't remember what we were doing. If you haven't played Chaos on the ZX Spectrum, I highly recommend it. A great game. A lot of fun. And this game is very much inside the in the same realm. So we're going to move up here a little bit. We're going to try to cast something here. Now, in this game, you're fighting other wizards. And what you want to do is you want to cast minions. But you can see the percentage chance of getting these minions is here. And if you want to hedge your bets, you can pretend to get them. Which is not the worst idea. So we're going to try to actually get some skeletons here. Here's where you can place them. We're going to try it. Now, if I do this, I always get them, but people can disbelieve them and they're gone. So we're going to try casting them for real. And we got him. Okay, so we got our skeleton guys. So now we're done. Now the other characters are going to play their rounds. Anybody watching ever play this one or actually currently play it? You can play it online. I've always enjoyed it. It gets rough and rowdy real quick too. Once you get everybody lined out with some new monsters. I may have to look up the Jim Power. You know, I've got Boat working on a t-shirt for me with that final scene. I love it so much. I tweeted myself as the Jim Power that they with the chick. I got bored. I was messing around the house. So you can see the opponent has cast some stuff. I'm going to send my skeleton that way to try to get in that guy's business. And then I'm going to try to cast something here. And you can see as you go through, these percentages will change. These are straight up attacks here. But I don't think I'm close enough to actually hit anybody with those. And if you get too close, not good. So we're going to try to raise a heck hound, as my son calls these. Let's give it a shot. 62%, so we might make it. And we did. We're off and running. Okay, and so we can end our turn. I didn't move my heck hound. I didn't think I could move him. Did I not move this guy? Who did I not move? Oh, I didn't move me. That's what it is. I'm not going to move. We've got a version of the ZX Spectrum Chaos on our phone, and it was exactly the same. We play it all the time. My kid plays it on the road all the time. It pleases me greatly that the kid is into a ZX Spectrum game. It's a game he would never, ever have known about or played if it wasn't for the fact that we came across it playing ZX Spectrum games. So it's one of the extra bonuses of doing the show. You get to introduce people to this stuff. Stuff like a Yeti or anything else. So they're going at it over there. Okay. So we've got two guys locked together here. Let's get this dude some help. And then he's gone. So this frees this guy to go ahead and go on in. Yeah, man. I agree, dude. So, we're going to cast here. The Pegasus is always great because you can ride them. You'll notice, by the way, that the percentages of some of the stuff went up and some of went down. My guys casted more sort of bad stuff, chaotic stuff. The lawful stuff the percentages have gone down because my guy's not swaying in that magical way. You understand? And then you've got some neutral guys here. The Eagle has great range. But man, a skeleton at 100%, it's hard to say no, brother. No reason to cast that as an illusion. You'll notice I'm not taking my wizard out wait into combat because when your wizard dies, it's like Highlander. Once your wizard's dead, it's over. We're not going to move my guy. We'll move along. Now he's got some zombies out. This is some undead on undead action. I think he just raised a head count. He did. Hope you guys can hear this okay. If there's anything audio-wise, just let me know. You never know doing this. I didn't put my headset on today. I figured I'd just go without. Man, you don't want to cross Magic Bill. I think it's a Manicore. Oh, no. Yeah, he just... Gosh, what is that? I can't even tell. The cool thing is, if you summon something that's winged, you can ride it around. Yeah, Uridium is pretty well traveled. I know they've made all kinds of different versions of that sort of game. So once these guys are locked in combat, so he can't really do anything. So we're going to move this guy here. That way he can get in on some of that action. We're going to move this guy up so he can be back. He'll be ready to go when this guy in front of him falls. And then we're going to fight some guys. So he whacked that guy. This guy could actually breathe on all these guys. But we're gonna take these guys out. If we could get through these guys, we could take out Merlin. This guy can do nothing. So I can summon again. Man, it's hard to turn down a Heckhound at that percentage. I've gotten real lucky on these things. And there's another one. So we're off and running here. It always helps to take care of your immediate threat before you start branching out. So that's what all these other suckers are going to do. You can see I'm turning a card every turn to give me some new stuff to do. These percentages are real good right here. So that means I'm going to start raining down Fiery Doom with some sucker here real soon. Oh, no. Okay. That guy put Gooey Blob down is a real pain in the butt. That's not what I wanted to see. So I'm going to take care of him toot sweet. I like the backgrounds on this, too. They're cool looking. They did a good job of upgrading. I mean, this plays very, very... I mean, it's almost identical to Chaos. Of course, there are some additional game elements that weren't available. And, of course, they've updated the graphics substantially, obviously. Chaos is not what I would call... It's got Odyssey 2 level graphics, basically. And the interface in it is tough. It's not the easiest game to learn how to play. You know, it's not that difficult a game. So, now things have changed. We got a big old mess here. We got to get this stuff taken care of. So we're gonna try to kill. We're gonna kill some of these guys. I've got this blob all over me though. Let's see what we can do here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move. I mean, this stuff here is a real hassle. I'm going to have to move my wizard into some sort of place where I can actually do something. All right. So I've got all these awesome attacks here. And we'll see if we've got something. I wish I had something that would actually get rid of. That wouldn't be too bad. So I can't hit him, but I can definitely hit this crowd. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, I guess maybe it impacts at the end of the turn. Yes. Okay. Of course, I've moved. Oh man, that's a Hydra. Those things are nasty. Okay, my skeleton just went down. I gotta be careful. If I get in that gooey blob, I'm done. Usually by now, a wizard... See, this guy's smart. He backed up. More gooey blob. This game's good about giving you these little area attacks that are just troublesome. And people are starting to cast the big stuff. So I'm going to get left behind if I don't cast something big. Oh, here comes my meteors. There we go. So that toasted all those guys. Well, that blob right there is in my way. I need to go there. So I need to get this blob out of here. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do. One thing I need to do is back up, because I don't want gooey blob on me. We need some bad man here to fire up. Something I can fly with. And it's this guy. That way we've got better direct access to that wizard. Of course, we've also got that Hydra to deal with, but we'll have to in due time. This guy doesn't have much of a choice. He really hosed me with that blob. I think that's all I can do. Wait, can I did not. I moved myself already. Oh, can I move this guy? This guy can't move. So that's it. That's all really I can do. Yeah, no kidding, eh? You know, the original Chaos is a game that should have been ported to every machine because every machine could play it. Like, and as far as I know, it didn't get tons of ports. You know, like the one machine I'm thinking of is the Coco, which could have played it. Plus, how many games are you going to play that are like, I think it's 6 or 8 multiplayer games. You know, and it works. It's a hot seat game to play. As a strategy game, it works great. Like, I mean, that's an awesome boon to any system that can get it. And graphically, I mean, you could run it on anything. It could have run on the Dick Smith System 80 or the... I bet the Aquarius could even do it. Man. By the way, I could zoom in a little bit there. I've got it zoomed up kind of high here. All right. Well, now we've got access to get in here and start hacking at this guy. That Hydra's going to waste that guy, though. He's stuck. I'm going to get on this guy. I think... Oh, no, don't attack him, you idiot. Oh, is that guy's... Oh, no. I didn't notice. That guy's in a blob. Dadgummit. That's a bummer. Well, so we're going to have to summon something in. Let's see here. I've got a chance to hit the wizard with this, so I'm going to go for it. It's a low chance. Oh, it hit him, though. So he took some damage. Not bad. This guy can't do anything with that blob on him. That sucks. And this guy can't either. So that's pretty much into me. Magic woods are good. They replenish your mana when you go into them. Oh, man, that skeleton, he lasted a while. That's actually okay for me because he's coming into the point where I can do something about it. Whoops, sorry. Oh, the rats are also great because they come in packs. I wasn't lucky enough to get those. Something about this game that is odd, there is certainly an element of luck in it because the cards you get are random. And so you don't know what you're going to get at the beginning of the game. You could have almost... I wonder if anyone's ever thought about making this into a card game. Because, I mean, it's very similar to, I play... Me and the boy play Pokemon. I've played Magic. Play a lot of different little card games. This thing, it seems like you could have adapted it to some degree. He can't do anything. He's still blobbed. He's still blobbed. God, these blobs are killing me. Well, what do we got? Vampire. Now, these guys are... Not only are they great, but they also fly. That is handy. So he's good to go. You can see how those things are lined. You can't do it since I just cast them up. You got to set on them. You know, you could also... there are a few other things you could do here. That I'm kind of playing the basic game. Like I said, if I was playing the more advanced game, you could get into a little more trouble. Another vampire. Vampires are good to have. I'm going to fly a couple vampires over here in a minute and start causing trouble. Yeah. Vampires are tough. I'm surprised. Normally by now you start seeing wizards go down. So this game is probably going to be over here in about 5 minutes. Because there's so much stuff out there, it won't last for long. Like, look at this guy. He's just surrounded by crud. Yep, there goes Gandalf. So when you die, your stuff leaves the board. Bill's in good shape up there. He's got a good perch. I'll say that and he gets killed. Okay. Oh, shoot me in the back. That's dirty pool. That means I gotta get out of where I am. I'm too close. But if they're shooting me from over there. Okay. What we're gonna do is fly. Gonna fly an empty spot that's goo free. That's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna go for the gusto here. Okay. He's gone. These guys are still incapacitated. This guy's not. I'm going to take a pot shot at Merlin. There you go. Eat it, Merlin. Merlin's taking a couple shots. So, man, I could try to give Merlin a shot. This has a range of 3. That's not going to do it. I don't think I've got anything more powerful. So what we're going to do is just put another vampire out there. There's the vampire stats. Listen, when you can cast them for that price, you do it. There we go, 100% chance. I like those odds. That's all I can do. I'm not moving myself. Okay, who's he going to cast that on? Uh-oh. Head count, not good for me. Ah. Okay, so he was trying to cast a unicorn. It didn't happen. Now I've got him. If I can make it to the next round, I can get a vampire over on top of that guy. Magic Bill is under attack. He got him. Looks like the Hydra's the monster du jour. Oh man, I thought Luke's would take a pot shot at me there. Okay, now we can get in some trouble. So we've got to take. I need to take out this. I need to take out this guy here first. We're gonna move the vampire here. Oh, I've got to engage that blob. This guy does not. Alright, I didn't get him out there. Man, this blob is just screwing up my life. Let's see, I'm going to back away a little bit here. Let's see what we can do. That's too far away. You know, a unicorn would be handy. You could ride them, but a Pegasus would be more handy. So what I'm going to do here is cast an illusional Pegasus. I don't think people are going to be interested in what I did enough to where it will bother me. And then I'll ride that Pegasus next round. Oh, that's not good. Oh! That would have been into me right there. That guy's in the backfield. I gotta go. Because I don't have anything back here that's worth a crap. Up. There goes Magic Bill. Looks like Mystico might be in jeopardy as well. And Luke is in rough shape there. He brought the rats out. Okay. Finally, I can at least use this guy. Okay, vampires are engaged with the stupid blobs. Now, that one's not. Now we're gonna... Man, his guy's hanging tough. I'll give him credit. Okay. I can't move because I'm engaged with this enemy. So that means I gotta take care of this sucker right now. What's the most nasty thing I got? We'll just magic bolt this sucker. I didn't kill him. So this could be the end of me, unfortunately. I could have used that earlier. Oh, and there I go. Yeah, I was afraid of that. I knew I'd take a damage. So I'm toast, unfortunately. I guess I might as well see who wins. It takes a second to finish the game now. Oh, yeah. The magic tree helps. Here we go. They're going after that. Because you can hide in there. Merlin's looking pretty good right now. He's got a good amount of crap around him. Although the gooey blob can sometimes screw you and basically traps you in the corner. They're advanced, so the board's constricting here. It will not be long now. There's a vampire. He's in the backfield here. Mystico's in hand-to-hand combat with that Hydra. Not a good move. Oh, he survived. The spiders are cool looking. There goes the blob finally. Let's see if this is it for Mystico. He's wading in, by God. It's one of the longer games I've seen. I mean, they're really well entrenched. Trying to see where all the parties are. So we've got Luke here. He's got a lot of guys around him. Mystico's in the tree. Merlin's here. There's so much stuff here, I can't even tell exactly where he's at. So the vampire's on Luke. There goes Luke, and that will take care of quite a... Oh, he's gone. So that takes care of some stuff. There's Mysticos. Now he's in the crosshairs, I believe. Yeah. Escape route. The tangled vines are much like the blob. They're a pain. Oh, man. It got more convoluted. They're laying down the crap. Merlin's doing some long-range damage. He's trying to chop through the vines to get to the... And there it is. So, I came in pretty much second to last. Not the best. I enjoyed that though. It's a fun game. If you're into chaos, I would recommend it. Of course, Giana Sisters, the classic Amiga game and Commodore 64 game. And it was on a bunch of systems. That was the Mario clone. Thankfully, they really, when they decided to use that property, they made it a lot more fun. I mean, well, I was not the biggest fan of Giana Sisters. I'm not gonna lie. And so when they put this out, I was not optimistic, if I'm honest. Let's go back to the beginning here. We'll go through some of this. They use a very interesting gimmick here. I got to give the guys that did this credit. So, there I am. Look, first of all, the art on this is beautiful. I just love it. I think it's a very attractive game. You can see you can sort of jump through the bottoms of the stuff. There's your checkpoint. Like I said, they still maintain a lot of what made Giana fun, where you can, you jump on guys and the Mario thing, but they added a lot more of a different sort of shake on the platforming. Yeah. There's a lot of hidden stuff as well, which is fun. It's got sort of a cutesy aesthetic, but it's not mega cutesy. They knew when to stop. Here we go. Look at the beautiful. This game's quite old now at this point, but it... Uh-oh. Yeah, this guy's being a jerk. Uh-huh. Yeah. So, here's where the swap happens. Now you'll see the whole world changed because you've swapped over to like the dark version of the character. See these elements? That's what makes the game awesome. So when I switch back, and it does it on the fly, and so it changes. It reminds me of like Ikaruga or something, like the the platforming version. So we're gonna jump up here and jack these suckers up. There's your checkpoint. But I like how you can only get certain gems if you're the right. It gives it a different feel, and the fact that it switches on the fly like that makes it. I really think that's a tribute to how quickly they can. I mean, that's not the easiest of feats to do. See, I've got to switch back, and then switch back again. Try to catch all those. There we go. I can't imagine what it was like to do the levels in this. I mean, look at the backgrounds, how they change. I'm going to change right here, so, oops. Kind of get a feel for that if you haven't seen this before. So look at the pastoral setting here. Now watch when I change. Now it's underworld, Halloweeny. Look at the lake. Watch the little lake, how it changes. This is a lot of stuff you wouldn't even notice if you weren't paying attention, but they put in the work, you know, which is cool. See, look at that. So neat. And the way they did it was they knew exactly, like this right here is super clever. I don't think I've played a game that had this sort of thing going on. They can even up the difficulty. Look at the background right there. Look how deep that goes. You know, like I didn't mean to do that. So that was like a neat. That's basically a hidden area right there. I've never been down here before. See how the mushrooms click in back there? I just think it's really fun. Bam. That easy. Of course, the first level is a freebie. They amp up the difficulty considerably. I wish they would do this with some other, like Amiga's got some pretty interesting properties. I mean, me and Boat make fun of a lot of the platformers because they're not. Some of them aren't that good or need some attention. But some of the bones of a good game are there. I would love to see some more things like this happen. You know, where they. So you see, we've gotten a new power here. See that? So that's fun. She spins around like a helicopter. The ability to switch, though, shoot. The ability to switch, it gives you, there's a lot, it unlocks a lot of different interesting gameplay elements as well. And they explore these later on. I mean, I'm not the master of this game by any stretch of the imagination, but I've gotten halfway through it. You know, it's. Oh, here we go. See, I could have switched there in mid helicopter. There we go. Get rid of that guy. We'll finish this level off and then we'll try something else. Look at that. I love that. And see certain powers. Okay, so right here we're gonna. This takes a little. It's not the easiest thing to master. I'll get it though. Once you get it once, you can figure it out pretty good. There we go. Just kind of hold it down. It's almost like a little Sonic-y. They didn't go crazy with the collectibles here either, which I appreciate. So you're using your spin power to crank that thing up. Go back down. Just love it. There we go. No, I was never a big indie game guy, but I'll have to say I'm turning the corner on some of this stuff over the past few years. And games like this or the bro games we just played, I mean, they're quality games. It's amazing these little studios can do them. You know, games of this quality. But you know that's changed over the past few years. There we go. Love that. Love it. Once you get good at that, you can really use it to your advantage, that charge. And these levels are pretty immense. I mean, I'm not getting everything there is to get. There's so much stuff. That's part of the fun. How do you get to it? Let's see where I'm supposed to go here. So I'm supposed to go down. Oh, I think I missed something. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, now we can go. So, almost all kinds of stuff down here. Okay. Beautiful. One would wonder how you get up to that. Must have to jump off something. Here we go. And there it is. A fun game. If you haven't tried it before, I really enjoy that one. Alright, I got another idea for something to give a shot here. It's kind of a lazy Sunday morning vibe I've got going here. I'm going to go back. We're going to bust out of this. Give that a shot sometime if you haven't. And I remember liking it, but the one downfall, and this is for 2012, by the way. So again, you're now talking to an 11-year-old game. It's amazing. Oh, you have this on PS4, Picard? Very good. This game, I think, had a lot of potential, but for our purposes on TSI, it was horrible. And the reason it was horrible was because it was so incredibly difficult to play online. It was so hard to play online. I mean, I can't tell you how difficult it was to get everyone hooked up. But just for fun, and I've only played this a handful of times. And I've heard that these are real guys in racing. I'm not a race guy. I have heard of some of these guys. I've heard of Michael Schumacher. Let's see if I've heard anybody else on here. Sergio Perez I've heard of. Are these real guys? There's a guy named Timo Glock. It's a cool name. Let's go with let's see here. This guy's got Hulk in his name. Wait a minute, what was this guy? Kobayashi? Okay, let's go with Nico Hulkenberg. What a name. Here we go. This thing can be had for a low, low price. Really? DS. Okay. I don't know what they were going for in this game. It's such a goofy game. It's just a goofy game. I guess real life, real life racing game, which is with the head, the weird faces. It's funny that they have the helmet, and they've got the guy's real face. But I think it's a fun little game, like a Mario Kart style of thing. I mean, they didn't exactly excel themselves in terms of their abilities to come up with new gimmicks. But I think the scenery's nice. I must have the sound. I think I've got the sound turned way down just because we were playing on TSI. So if you're not hearing any audio, that's probably why. Go in the pits. Pretty cool. It's got a cartoony element to it. You can see it's a game of its era. Here we go. I wish real racing had big loops and crap in it. Going down a river. I suspect these cars were not handled too well in this particular instance. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh! That explains what that means. Oh, look, crap. I like the fact that the crap fell off my car. Are you a racing fan, a Picard or Shadow? Neither one of you guys are. You guys watch this stuff? There's a certain number of people in the States that like this. I am not one of them. I mean, just never got into it. The only racing I really enjoyed was funny car racing back in the day. Although the old man and me would occasionally sit down and watch a little bit of you know, NASCAR type stuff back in the old days when it was, you know, a lot looser. Oh, my car's jacking up. Oh! Why did I hit that? Oh, there you go. You answered my question. Time to go to the pits. I can't believe I'm still in first place. I'm stunned by that. Get this junker fixed here. There we go. Oh, I made it just in time. Alright. Nice weather effects. Maybe we'll try a more realistic racing game here in a second. I've got a couple other ones on here. Oh, I don't think you can avoid those. That sucks. Not this time. Shoot, I should have pitted. I didn't realize I was that hurt. Oh, no kidding. Oh! There you go. Have one of those. Should have used that at the tunnel. Live and learn. Uh-oh. Safety car. It's a safety car. What if we get extra points if I can run that car off the road? Man, that guy came wheeling by. I don't know what the safety car does. I think I know what it does in real racing, but I don't know why they would have it here. Oh, crap. Let's get on the road. I don't know how much slower the pit lane makes it for you. It doesn't seem that awful bad. It's an interesting added element. I will say that. I do like that part of it. Man, that's a bad spot for that. Oh, I knew it. I knew I was going to hit it. Dadgummit. What is this? This doesn't seem right. I'm not Ziggy. Really? Gold Fox. That's his name, Timo Glock? Man, that's an awesome name, I have to say. Boo! Well, I didn't do too bad for someone that doesn't know what they're doing. It's a pretty fun game, though, and just to tool around on. Looks like we've got the real sponsors. This is probably I don't know if this is a big deal or not back in the day when it came out. It's an interesting aesthetic. I think they made the game fun. I mean, I think they made the sport, more approachable for your average fan. Because, I mean, I don't give a crap about this stuff, and I enjoyed it. So let's move along here. But again, if you ever try to play this online, unless they've made major changes, and I doubt they have for a game that old, it is real tough. I really thought this was an interesting game. I believe at the time they said this was the largest Genesis game ever made. I believe is what they said. Turn the sound up a little bit here. Now, you'll have to remember, I haven't played this thing since we did it on the show, but while we're here, why not, right? We have to give it a shot. These are for sale. Now, here's a hint, by the way. If this is the kind of game you're into, you can actually get this game on Steam for a real good price. And then in the directory of the game is the actual ROM. So you can actually, you can just literally put this in your emulator or whatnot. Gosh, there we go. Which is what I did. I haven't used the interface that they provide on Steam that often, but while we're here. It's a real nice graphical element to it. They pump a lot out of it too, in terms of the gameplay. If you're into those sort of, if you're into those, a game like this with like light RPG elements. Here's the storyline. The storyline's pretty deep, actually, surprisingly deep. It's the old standard. So here they come. It's zombie time. A lot of style. Gosh, how do I do this? There it is. So you have to bear with me. I haven't played this for a while. There's a lot of style. The art style is beautiful. Me and Brent both liked this game when we played it. It's a little talky for me. And I'm not usually the kind of guy that is into this sort of gameplay, but I will say I think it was well done. And the price wasn't expensive either for what you got. I mean, you could buy the cartridge for it, and it was, as I recall, the package was quite nice. I'm sure they're probably still available somewhere. I believe this thing made pretty good, was pretty popular amongst a certain set of people. But there may be a few people that hadn't heard of it. Eventually, we're going underground. Those guys are actually on your side. Let's just get to where we can go underground so we can see. Oh, no, it's finished. It's done. It's absolutely the completed product, yeah. So you're familiar with this one, Tech? It's funny, you go through a lot of hassle to get this drawbridge down. That I can assure you. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I can remember how to get down on this. There we go. Okay, this is the ghost of your dead friend, I believe. Yeah. This seems like an easy task until you have to go do it. It's hard. And this game, this part down here is fun, but it actually is a microcosm of the game. Okay. Let me get away from this guy. Some slowdown here. which is strange. I don't know if that's like that on. Maybe they're simulating the actual Genesis. You can see they keep the little crumbs available to show you where to go. So you've got the ability to kind of jump off stuff to the side. Trust me, it's funny. All this stuff comes back. There's some pinpoint jumping in this too, by the way. That is, you have to figure it out. Oh yeah, they did an outstanding job on the graphical fidelity here. All right, it's getting ready to get real. Yeah, there's some clever elements. See that big ball right there? You're gonna see that thing run me over a lot. Because this part here gets, I remember this from before, when it was hard. Oh! Yeah, you've got to scoot under that thing quick. I'll get there. I just got to get my... Oh, crap! Shoot. I've got to get my crawl under the... There it is. Oh, you can't run into spikes either. You can see why this could be a bit of a trial. It's a massive slowdown right there. I keep hitting those stupid spikes. I remember when I did this the first time, I was so happy. I was so happy that I'd pulled it off. Oh, crap! And by the way, you can't go behind the rock. You get ran over. Yep, so that's that. Anyway, I'm not going to go through this thing all the way through it again. It's a fun game if you're good at this sort of thing. I don't necessarily recommend the Xbox controller, and you might want to get you an actual Genesis controller or your equivalent controller, depending on what you like. But it's fun. I think it's a pretty good game. This game is this is a game we played on Games About Religion Week. Hardly anyone watched that episode, unfortunately, but it did get a lot of listens. And this is a game where there's a story involving I believe your son has died, and you were to go and rescue, or you were basically going to try to find his lost soul or something like that. It's based in religion. Brent did this one, so I don't recall exactly the particulars of it, but it's a very peaceful game. The soundtrack is just awesome, awesome, and relaxing. So when we exit here, I believe we're going to be somewhere else, as I recall. We're basically crossing over to the other side. Now, it's funny. This is a game where you can't die. And you can hear how serene the audio is. You can jump anywhere. Water. You cannot die. So that's the key right there. You're going around collecting these totems. The setting is just—it's very surreal. It's serene and surreal, basically. So we're gonna click this, and when we activate it, you can see you can use that it now has activated this area up here, so we can go up. There are no bad guys in this. There's no drowning. There's none of that stuff. And what you're doing is going around. If you go through the game in the right direction, you'll come across the story. It'll be spelled out for you. These are just little huts you can go in. I believe Brent said that your main character is a stone slab or something like that, or a tablet. So if you're wondering what your guy is, that's what he is. This is a free game, by the way, if you think it might be interesting. So I've just placed the tablet there. So that, see that how that cross fits that? It activates that arch. So what you got to do is you got to go through the game and pick up the appropriate symbol to activate that symbol's archway or monument. So now I can look at the map because I've activated it. And so this is a map of the entire game, effectively. You're looking at the entirety of this game. And you're going to go all over this map. And you can see the little red crosses. That's where I'm at. So I'm near the bottom. So we're going to move on out of here. So we're going to activate this. And you can see it lights something up. It kind of give you a little... kind of give you a way you can go. So we'll see what that lit up. And there's a ladder that will allow us to go up to the next level. Or an elevator. This is another one that may be known to people. Like again, it's not one I had heard of. Look, we can jump right in the water here and just swim around. You can't run out of air. There's no piranhas. A lot of people would be like, why would you play this? Well, if you'd like a peaceful, serene game with a deep underlying meaning and some sort of religious significance, then this might be the game for you. It's not the kind of game I would normally like, but I like it. So you look at that, and there's little sayings around. It was sort of a surprise to me. I managed to beat the game the first time I played it. Now you're telling yourself, well, beating a game where there are no enemies and no way to die seems kind of dumb. Well, perhaps, but there is a overarching game here that involves jumping, collecting stuff, and why not do it in a nice, peaceful setting? Beautiful waterfalls cascading down into lovely pools. I like that stuff. I think it's a thing about getting older. You sort of dig that sort of stuff. So here's a symbol right here, and so I need to find an item that will go in that. You see how those little houses are lit up? Those are probably places I should go. So we're gonna watch the birds. I love that. The sound design in this was done very well. Outstanding. Yeah. You might get into it if you haven't tried it before, Picard. It's the perfect game for a Sunday morning. I can tell you that. I enjoyed it when I played it the first time. It's running normally it would run a lot smoother than this. You're seeing a little bit of jerkiness, but that's because I've got so much crap going on in the background. You can also, like I said, everything involved in this game was free. And you could actually buy the soundtrack to it as well if you'd like. So we're going to look in here. Yeah, so you can read the background here. A child so fragile with bones of clay, a father's soul proposed a trade. And you go over here and it says, and in your passing a weight is lifted and nothing cured but only shifted. So basically you're trying to remove what was ailing your son and pass it to yourself. That's what Brent told me. It's funny, the overarching story of this I had completely missed when I played this game for the show. So Brent was surprised that I'd missed it, and I didn't miss it on purpose. It's just I didn't know. I would read these little things, but I didn't read them in the correct order or something, and so they were lost on me. I didn't know what exactly I was supposed to be looking at. It's funny now that with some actual knowledge of what's going on, going back through it, it makes a little more sense. So you can't jump down here or anything. All you can do is get these little bubble shooters shoot you up in the air. I love the little birds. These little temples will often have an item in them. We'll see if we can find something here. Yeah, there you go. I don't know what that means. If I'm honest, but maybe it means nothing. Maybe it's a Zen thing. I don't know. And this is a temple where you can put a symbol. We just don't have the symbol yet. I'll try to get one more here, and then we'll try something else. This is a chill game, though. Someone put some time into these, into the aesthetics of this, the puzzles, the language. Let's go up here. I like the little elevators. Complete with a little closing door. We're going way up on this one. This reminded me of like being in the Himalayas or something. The way this looks. With all the banners and flags, the mountains in the background. So we need that. So we need to find a symbol to go there. We don't want to go back down. Let's see if we can find something up here. This place has been trashed. There is some pinpoint jumping in this. There's a couple areas that are really tough to jump across. Like this one is a good example. Oh! Yep, it's a good thing there's not fall damage, because I'd be taking it right now. I'd say this could run on something. I like the, a lot of older machines could probably run a game like this. We'll leave it there. It's a fun game, though. If you haven't tried it yet, you know, because that episode, a lot of people didn't watch it on YouTube, but I thought it was, we had a lot of fun playing it. I thought it was a pretty good episode, and I think that's a pretty fun game. Okay, I don't know what took it so long. How odd. This is Worms Golf. Everybody likes Worms, right? Well, most people anyway. And so this is the golf game that's based on the Worms franchise. Have you played this tech? So you can scroll over here to you can kind of look at the hole. It's been a while since I played this. Let's see if I'm supposed to use the joystick. I can't remember. It's been so long since I played it. No. I gotta remember how to get my thing to swing. Alright. Uh-oh. Here we go. I knew I'd remember eventually. That's actually not good, though, because the worm... Oh, he died. Okay, that's good. These courses are actually pretty fun. Let's go up here. Huh. That's a good shot. That might go in. Oh, too hard. Goldflock, this has been out forever. By the way, this is another game that's dirt cheap. FYI. I got all the Worms games for like practically nothing. I mean, they were super cheap. And this is a fun multiplayer game too. I mean, it's a... me and the boy play it. It can be incredibly frustrating and make you want to kill yourself. It is funny because... You know, Team 17 went on to make Golf with Friends. I don't know if you're familiar with that one. That's another TSI special. We play a lot on there. But so clearly these guys have some grasp of the golf. So we'll see if we can get this one in. Pretty good shot there. There it goes. Now we're going to bounce it off that wall right there. That's any luck. I don't think we ever played this on stream before. I didn't know if people were into it or not. I didn't mean to do that. I should have got that higher. But at least I got to whack that guy. Oh, dude, yeah. This way, dude. Need to get more height. Oh, yeah. Oh, too hard. Too hard. I didn't want to go up there. So we're not going to hit this one very hard at all. Oh, and they're rough. I knew that was in trouble. Maybe we'll have a quick look at golf with friends, golf with your friends, Gold Fox. You might really like that. It's great. That's a great game, multiplayer game, a lot of fun. We might bank this one in. Now I think about it, I think it'd be easier. I gotta keep doing that. Too much. Here we go. Gonna whack that sucker. Sometimes those guys will hose you, though. And this game isn't without having some errors. Like, there are unbeatable issues with it occasionally, where you'll get caught in a corner, and that's a real bummer. There we go, bogey. Yeah. Let's swap over to, since I don't think it doesn't sound like you've seen it. Let's swap over to Golf with Your Friends, and I'll show you a quick. The fun thing about this one, if you're not familiar with it, anyone in the chat, is that this game is massively multiplayer. You can have like 7 or 8 people playing at once, but they all play at once, and so you can see their balls flying around everywhere on the, and you can run over stuff to hose your buddy, which is also fun. So we're gonna try just a local play of it here, and I'll just let it pick a random course. We'll just play a quick round or two. The different courses have a lot of sway in how the game plays. You know, some of them are like haunted house and whatnot. You can even do stuff like change the type of ball you use. I wouldn't recommend it. So basically, once you click, the further forward you push your mouse, you can see that line. That's the harder you're going to hit it. So we're not gonna kill it. Let's see. I need to hit it harder than that. Also, this does have one of the things this does is actually you are going to watch your ball go to wherever it goes and end as it would. So sometimes it takes a while if you have a really bad shot. It can be infuriating. There we go. Right out of the gate, sucking. This is a game. It's fun to play by yourself, but the true joy of this one is your multiplayer. Oh, too hard. You can see this. We're in space, so you're getting weird gravity here. So now we just need to ease this in. Tappa, tappa, tappa. There it is. I hit it too hard. But there are some courses that are more conventional than others. You can't suck at it, dude. You've played with us there before, haven't you, Super Tech? Oh, it's way 100,000 times better than Zany Golf. I have never liked Zany Golf. I'll be honest with you. I just think it's a good looking game. The audio's cute, but the actual game part of it, I never liked it. Oh, you play with Frodo? You need to get on there and play with us sometime, bro. Everyone should. the people in the TSI crew are pretty understanding. If you're like, I mean, we play with some people are really good players, some people aren't that good. But a game like this, it doesn't matter. There's no one's, everyone's cool. Also, you can buzz through this thing pretty quick. I mean, you can knock it out pretty fast. Oh, here we go. Nope. that was an ill-fated shot there. Oh, I got mushed. Oh shoot! No! Oh, there it goes. Yeah, some of the holes can be frustrating. This one, I made it harder than it really is. And I continue to do so. Yeah, I think I heard about Frodo Plays before we actually tried it. I'm stupid. I'd heard about a golf role-playing game, and that's what I thought this was. And so I got it confused with another game, like Golf World or something. And so I was like, I'm not trying that. It looks dumb. But it actually isn't dumb. I'm dumb. There we go. Not too bad. Knock that sucker right in the hole. Or not. Good grief. There we go. Anyway, golf with friends. If you haven't played it, play it. It's better than 10 Super Bowls. In my opinion. Let's back out of here. But this is one of the best multiplayer games. I love it. I would put this up there with... there used to be a great game I used to play on the Xbox. It was called Test Drive Eve of Destruction. Man, I love this game. It was all crash 'em up, bump up derby type stuff, and I loved it. And so what I'm hoping was that this game is like that. That's what I want. Let's just play something, a single player event here. Let's see what our choices are. Let's see here. We got event options. What do we got here? Team race. Let's just play a banger race. Whatever that means. Time of day. Yeah, see, we got to get into this stuff, Brock. I don't like paying for junk I don't play. I've got bored. I was stunned because I remember you gave me some board games, and there's a couple board games I haven't tried yet either. I'm like, why haven't I tried this stuff? I want to do them. It's just a matter of getting a chance to do them. Some of these tracks look pretty awesome. Let's try that real crazy looking one. That looks awesome. Let's see. 10 line, ba. Select car. Okay. What we got here? Hippie van. Looks like an outhouse. I'm guessing I'm going to pay for these, don't I? That's usually the way that works. I ain't paying jack for squat. We'll just stick with what we got. That's one of the things that pisses me off about these games. Start event. Let's give this a whirl. Maybe I'll get into this so much that I'll demand it be played. You know, the guys on TSI have gotten into the realm of games that I don't like. And they know it. I try to, like, play along, but I don't like Rainbow Six. I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't like Valheim or The Forest. And they got me to buy all these games, and I don't like any of them. Oh, look how pretty. How nice. This should be fun. Alright, let's go. Oh, yeah. Any game where there's a station wagon beside you. Alright, control feels good. Oh, yeah. Man, it's loosey-goosey on those turns. I don't know if any of you guys have been to any events like this in real life, but they're a lot of fun. Like smash 'em up derbies and whoa, crap! That's not fun when you go that far off course. You cannot haul butt in these things. Hairpin turn of death. Looks like I'm not the only one that did it. Oh, look at that guy up on the rail there. I'm dying to run over a sucker. Oh, man, that's one tough fence. Oh, it's a guardrail. Oh, bent it. That's pretty cool. I never heard of that tech. Yeah, I do like this sort of stuff. I was really hoping for more events, though, than just racing. Don't they have demolition derbies and stuff in here? Because that's the stuff I really am into. Like in Eve Destruction, they had like bus races, or you could do races where you towed boats, stuff like that. I always thought that was a lot of fun. Eat the rail, sucker. All right, pay me back. I've yet to play a game of this type that was better than Eve Destruction. Now, I mean, this is superior in terms of the graphical resolution, and the graphics, and the sound. I mean, don't get me wrong, but in terms of the gameplay, like that game's still the king of this sort of game for me. And I'm hoping this one can move into that area. Maybe there's just some stuff I haven't seen. But if it's just racing, there was a game called Flat Out and Flat Out 2. I don't know if you guys have heard of that, which was a pretty fun game where you take your cars and do kind of crazy events, you know, like long jump and bowling with your car. It was a lot of fun, but that one wasn't. It wasn't the same. It was a different sort of car fun, but it wasn't as good as the Eve Destruction game was. And I think Eve Destruction only came out on the Xbox. I don't know if it ever got released anywhere else. I'd love to have like a PC version. Oh, you've got this on the PS5, Dunk? What's your assessment, Dunk? And Dunk, let me ask you, is it just racing or is there anything else? Are there any other events like I was mentioning? Wow, an auspicious debut. Oh, I did earn some credits there. Like I said, I wish there were some different events. I don't want lapped events. I want other stuff. Give me the other stuff, man. Oh, it's just racing? That's a bummer, man. That is a bummer, because I kind of bought this on the basis that it would have other stuff. Let's try one more. Let's turn down the number of opponents, maybe. Turn down the laps. Change the time of day. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's change the track, too. Let's go with, Thunder Bowl. That sounds pretty good. Oh, this isn't the... Now, see, here we're talking... Now we've got it going here. That's what we're looking for. Yes, yes. That's what we want. Deathmatch, last man standing, opponents. Let's get more opponents now. Now I'm getting excited. Let's make it Storm. Now I'm getting excited. Here we go. I was a big fan of Destruction Derby on the Xbox, the PC. It was everywhere. And its sequel. And so, and I think that was probably the best Demolition Derby game I played, except for, oh, look at that. Oh, man. I wish this arena existed in the real world. I've been to some Demolition Derbies, and they're real fun if they do it right. Let's get this down here. Here we go. Holy smokes! Yes! It's a cool arena, too, with all those extras, the fencing up there and stuff. I love that. In America, in the sticks, the demolition derbies I've been to have been kind of a letdown. Because they do them on a mud track, and they're not very big. And so the cars can't build up enough speed to make them fun and dangerous. Because these are local hillbillies that don't want to get hurt. But if you watch the old stuff, I don't know about now. Oh, that was cool. But back in the day, in places like Detroit and Green Bay and Milwaukee, they would have huge demolition derbies in these big, huge dirt track bowls, and they were double dangerous. Like, people were getting hammered out there, brother, and that's what was fun about it. Yeah, I don't want to get killed, but I mean, what are we doing here? It's you know what you're doing when you get the demolition derby. You know, you're in there to get smushed and smush. So you take the dangers of such an event when you sign your name to the dotted line. That's the way I like to look at it. And those were the most fun events. I used to watch them on ABC's Monday night, or excuse me, ABC's Wild World of Sports. They would show demolition derbies on a rare occasion, and they were always so much fun. I just loved them. And I always dreamed of having a game. I mean, there's an old arcade game called Demolition Derby. It's actually a pretty good game. I've played it many times. It's the game where as you beat the game, it uncovers a chick, a flag girl, in the middle screen. But I mean, it was nothing like this. This is what you really want: real, actual, sort of like realistic Demolition Derby. That's right, exactly. That's exactly correct, Adam. How's it going, Adam, by the way? Lawnmowers, eh? Are there buses in this? Uh-oh, that ain't good. Oh, you can reset? I don't know if I like that. I won't be doing that again. Monster trucks, eh? Man, the back of my car is trashed. I think we're going to use the front for a while. Here we go. Oh, I missed him. Now I have to say, this is nice. This is real nice. I would love to play this online with a bunch of suckers. Now this I could get into. I mean, the racing was good. They've got all the elements here to make a great, like even destruction type game. I mean, the cars are nice. Puh! You die, Joe. Man, my wheels. It's funny. It's simulating the car being jacked up pretty nicely. Because the controller is scrambling. Yeah, I agree. I almost took that guy out. I'm in pretty good shape, except for the back of my car. You know, in the back of my car, I don't care. I'm smoking now. I want to win this sucker. You die. I like the little radar. I love the track. I mean, this is a real nice track. You can really get a lot of air. They would never let this exist in real life, unfortunately. There'd be people getting killed left and right. I mean, they'd be beheaded and disemboweled and mauled. Get this guy up here on the hill. Oh, I should have missed him. Oh. I liked. I mean, there's some good dodging. Oh! You can tell I get into it, fellas. That guy's in good shape. Take a few pegs off of him. Here's a guy over here that's almost dead. Two guys. One good shot would do it. And I like the fact there's no power-ups, any of that crap. They try to make it fairly realistic. Die. I just need a little space. That guy's car's hanging on. I'm surprised, because he took a shot there. Man, my car will barely go backwards. It's pretty much boned. I want to get a real good hit on somebody. Like this guy. That's right. Bam! I love it. Yes! That's a good time right there, fellas. I like that one. I'm endorsed. So now I'll start playing this game. Look, this stream was a success, for me at least. Good stuff. I had a lot of fun modding this game back in the day, too. Modded the crap out of it. Alright, finally. Now, if you're not familiar with this game, there's multiple ways to win. You can win the race. You can also kill every person on the screen, which is no easy feat because there's literally hundreds of people, if not more. Or you can take out every other racer. Now, generally, this is the preferred method. Oh, barely made that. But I'm actually going to try to do a race here and see if I can get through it. Oh! Now, you'll see people, and if you're the squeamish sort, I do apologize. But if you're not familiar with what Carmageddon is, you'll see people on the side of the screen. And they're just standing there or walking. And that's sort of this game's gimmick. The gimmick is kill suckers. And try to win the race. And what a gimmick it is, frankly. Woo. Bam. It's a lot of fun to nail this. It's also on later levels when you're going after cows, for example. The cows are a lot of fun to take down farm animals. These barrels here will often give you a prize, a goodie. Did I leave the course? Am I nuts? I must have left the course somewhere because I don't see where I'm supposed to go. I made a wrong turn. This happens all the time. That's why it's easier just to kill everybody. You see, I'm repairing my car here. You can repair your car as you go through, provided you get the cash. Here's a sucker. Ugh! Yeah, that's how I like to do it right there. I think they're supposed to go this way. Let's see. There's a guy. Here come the police. That's different. Now, there was a police car in the old one. I don't know if that's what this guy is or just is just an actual cop. Oh, yeah. Here we go. One of the best... Oh, here we go. This guy's already pre-mauled. One of the best bits in the old version of this was the multiplayer. You could play like games where you passed around a bomb, and it was a lot of fun. Look at this guy's just digging into me. Oh, man, he is tough to get off me. Get off. I'm going to give him a little action now. Sorry, pal. Wrong place, wrong time. This guy's messing me up. I love the damage modeling and stuff of this. I mean, the improvements on this are dramatic. But one of the things about the original, I mean, it was a good-looking game in its own right. It ran smooth on machines that were of lesser quality than this, that's for sure. I'm assuming this is a... Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, I was wondering if I could do that, so I reset the car there. See those mines? Yeah, that was dumb. I saw him right when I hit him. Fortunately. Let's not go back there. I see that green car still lingering around. We'll see if we can take him out. Ugh! There we go. the multiplayers in this can get quite nasty. We used to play this all the time via network cable at my old pad in Kentucky. And man, I've seen people almost physically get into it because they were pissed off at the other guy for pinning them down or... There we go. See you later. That's part of it. You can't get mad at it. You shouldn't let that stuff upset you, but it does sometimes. I guess we all have that problem. There's that green car that was giving me trouble. I'd like to kill him. This play's nice, though. Oh, look at this. Where is he? Where is that sucker? Is he behind the barrier? Oh, there he is. Ha ha ha! See you later. I like that. Whoops. It worked out. Cunning stunt bonus. They haven't changed much in this. I mean, most of the same vernacular and whatnot still in it. Look, there's a guy right behind me. Well, was there a guy in front of me too? No. Where is he? See him. He might be up above. There's a highway above me. What's going on, bum? Oh, there's someone that wants to die horribly. You know, there was a movie back in the 70s called Death Race. I'm assuming that most of stuff's based on. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was gratifying. And there was also a great film. It was Death Race 2000 in the 70s, and there was a movie called The Death Race. I think it had the guy that played Crank in it, Statham, where he was up. They ran illegal death race car races in this prison yard. You can believe it. All the guys were mechanics and stuff. I loved it. It was the kind of cheesy crap I like. Plus, I'm a big fan of Jason Statham. I'm a big Crank guy, so it was a mercy killing. That's horrible. So I love this movie. I like movies where there's a lot of vehicular action. It's funny, Mad Max is not one of my favorite movies, but that you'd think I'd love it. Oh, that's cool, upgrade token. But I like stuff where cars fight each other. If you ever seen a movie called Americathon, I've talked about it a few times. It was sort of an obscure film where America went broke, and so we were having a massive telethon to raise gold so we could pay off the Native Americans because they were foreclosing on all the land. But one of the bits in it starred a ton of people. Harvey Korman was in it. But one of the bits in it that I liked was Meatloaf, the singer, played a guy who everyone hated cars. There was no gasoline, and so Meatloaf fought a car, and the show was great. They dug up enough gas for him to fight this car. It was so fun. If you ever get a chance to see that flick, you'd probably get a kick out of it. It's got John Ritter in it. There we go. That's it. I think I killed the field. Yep. You can't beat the Statham. You got that right. Particularly his turns and Snatched. And, of course, I'm telling you, I'm the biggest Crank fan. Oh, Tech Boy. Are you kidding me? Crank? That was a movie I loved. They told you what it was going to be about, and then that's what it was about. That's what I liked about it. I love that movie. Yeah, Snatch was great. Well, listen, I think we're going to take it to the house. It's lunchtime here. I'm going to go feed the boy. He's going to be hungry. He's going to be coming in here and starting to beat me down if I don't give that kid some food. Thank you, everyone, for just popping in. Just a little something to do on a Sunday morning since we didn't have ARG today. Thanks again, everybody. Appreciate y'all popping in on a weird, kind of a goofy thing. We'll be back in action next week with the usual fare. Have a good week, you guys. We'll talk to you later. Adios.